Let's go for him again. Sure, my mom won't mind. With all the trunks and boxes, there's no telling what will fly.
Wow, look at all this junk.
Now wait, Chris, don't be rash. There must be some treasure hidden in this trash.
That's right, Kelsey. Give this place a chance, Chris. And watch the insults, please. This attic holds a lifetime of our family's memories.
Patrick, Jamie, look, a saxophone, a clarinet, even a banjo. Let me guess, your dad was once a rock star in a band.
Right. Books, banners, a box of old mail. Looks like the makings of a great garage sale.
Hey, get a load of this old trunk.
I wonder what's inside. Come on, I need some help here to get it open wide. Wow, Dave, look at all this stuff. Costumes, playbills, newspapers too. Must have belonged to someone special. Jamie, Patrick, you must know who.
This is great. That trunk was missing. Now we found it at last. It's filled with all the keepsakes of a famous relative from our past.
George M. Cohan was his name. Singing, dancing, and composing were his claim to fame.
Huh? Never heard of the guy.
Nope, either did I.
Well, his name may not ring a bell, but I can guarantee everyone in this room knows one of his melodies. No way.
Not me.
We'll sing them for you, and then you'll see.
You're a grand old flag, you're a high-flying flag, and forever in peace they wave. You're the anthem of the land I love, the home of the free and the brave. Wow, when your relatives wrote that, I must say I'm impressed.
Look at some of these old things and the funny way they dressed.
Here's the story of his life in an old picture book. Come on, everybody, let's all have a look. In Providence, Rhode Island, in 1878, on the 4th of July, to specify the date, George M. Cohan, a talented songster, made his first entrance singing loud to an audience of Nellie and Jeremiah Cohan, his parents proud. You want to read some of this, Lisa?
Sure, Chris. He came by his musical talent, honestly, so they say, for his father was a noted club dancer of his day. Yes, his Irish club dancing brought him renown, and they say he played the meanest fiddle in town. When he met his wife Nellie, she soon joined along in a vaudeville act of comedy and song. Soon, little George and his sister Josephine became a part of the vaudeville team. The four Cohans, mother, father, sister, brother, traveled from one whistle stop to another. Their lives were hard, but the Cohans didn't mind. They were the strong, hardy, theatrical kind, and nothing at all could make them as proud as performing their act for an appreciative crowd.
Just
show.
Much of his youth was spent on the road, and all were impressed with the talent he showed. Just 6 weeks of schooling was all of George's formal training, but a lifetime of theater knowledge he was gaining. As Peck's bad boy, George starred at 13 and won acclaim on the New York scene. And after it closed and shut its doors, it was back on the road for the Cohans Ford. Here you go, Lisa.
And though they traveled continuously, they realized that New York was a place to be. So to get top billing on the front page, they set their sights for the Broadway stage. Their first efforts were failures. They tried to stay calm, but soon learned the meaning of the phrase to bomb.
To bomb? Dave, in theater language, does that mean to break a leg?
No, in theater talk that means to lay an egg.
So, to impress the crowd, George tried everything and developed a move called the buck and wing. He'd run across the stage and up part of a wall, then do the same on the opposite side without a fall. After playing for audiences that booed or ignored them, in Brooklyn they performed for a crowd that adored them. So no more stomping for pennies in half-empty halls. Finally, they were standing ovations and lots of curtain calls.
Jeremiah, they're yelling, speech, speech, what shall we do?
Well, Natalie, try to think of something clever and new.
I can do that, Dad. No problem. That's easy. Let me, if I may.
Sure, George, you're never at a loss for something to say.
My mother thanks you. My father thanks you. My sister thanks you. And I thank you.
Lisa, let's wait in the book if you don't mind. Let me look in the trunk and see what else I'll find.
Well, Sherry, find anything yet? Like, lots of Calvin spiders, I bet.
Yeah, wait, there's an old newspaper. Wow, it's sure faded. Yeah, 1899 is when it's dated. Headlines say George M. Cohan from the famous vaudeville families marries fellow performer Edith Levy. Let's see, a little math I'll do. That'd make him 22. Look at this dress with its ruffles and bows. Must have been a costume from one of the shows.
I want to hear more about the guy. Give me the book. I'll give it a try. Let's see. Now where were we? The George had his first music song published at the age of 15. Several years passed before he entered the composing scene. His very first musical, The Governor's Son, opens in February of 1901, and though it met with mild praise around town, after 32 performances, the final curtain came down.
Let me read some of this.
Right.
George next wrote a musical called Little Johnny Jones, based on the life of the jockey Ted Sloan. In the starring role of Johnny Jones, George's talent reached new heights. And when he sang the Yankee Doodle Boy, he brought the house down every night.
So's Uncle Sam.
Johnny Jones was first produced by George M. Cohan and his partner Sam Harris in 1904. Cohan produced, directed, and starred in this flag-waving musical that personified his patriotic zeal and dedication to his country. The story is based in England with the theme clearly stating that no other country could hold a candle to the good old USA. When one character asks what makes Americans so proud of their country, the answer obviously is other countries. Want to give it a try, Nick?
Yeah. One of the greatest moments in the play occurs at the end of Scene 2, when Johnny Jones is about to sail home to America disgraced by a scandal. At the last minute, he has a change of heart and decides to stay in England to clear his name. As Johnny waves goodbye to his faithful friends, he speaks the introduction to the famous song, "Give My Regards to Broadway." Did you ever see two Yankees part upon a foreign shore, when the good ship's just about to start for old New York once more? With tear-dimmed eyes, they say goodbye to their friends without a doubt. And the man on the pier shouts, "Let them clear," as the ship strikes out.
Give my regards to Broadway. Remember me to Herald Square. Tell all the gang at 42nd Street that I will soon be there. Tell them of how I'm yearning to mingle with the old time throng. Give my regards to old Broadway and say that I'll be there ere long. Give my regards to Broadway. Remember me to Herald Square. Tell all the gang at 42nd Street that I will soon be there. Tell them of how I'm yearning to mingle with the old time throng. Give my regards to old Broadway and say that I'll be there ere long.
Okay, Nick, you've read enough. Come on, let me read some of this stuff.
I guess, Patrick, that'd be a fair thing to do. After all, George M. Cohan was related to you.
After the success of this patriotic play, George M. Cohan was a man who truly owned Broadway. His next writing venture would be his greatest by far, and would include two of the day's brightest stars. Faye Templeton and Victor Moore were the performers he was writing for. And 45 Minutes from Broadway was the name of Cohan's new play. It previewed in cities across the USA and opened in New York on New Year's Day. Wanna read some, Lisa?
The play was a comedy about a sickly millionaire and his poor lovely nurse, Mary Fair. It had some star-crossed love, greasy will, and twists and turns to fill the bill. The audiences loved the play, and the greatest moment came when the lovely Faye Templeton sang, "Mary's a Grand Old Name." You can have some more, Patrick.
All right. Her beauty sparkled brightly. Her voice was clear and strong. A hush fell on the theater as she began the song.
My mother's name was Mary. She was so good and true. Because her name was Mary, she called me Mary too. She wasn't tried or every, but plain as she could be. I'd hate to be contrary and call myself Marie, for it was Mary, Mary, plain as any name can be, but with propriety, society will say Marie. But it was Mary, Mary, long before the fashion came. And there is something that sounds so fair, it's a grand old name. And it was Mary, Mary, plain as any name can be. But with propriety, society will say Marie. It was Mary, long before the fashions came. And there is something that sounds so fair, it's a grand old name.
Hand me the book, brother dear. Either I read now or I'm out of here.
All right, Jamie, aren't we mature? Little sisters, what a bore.
Within the next 3-year span, there were 6 more plays by Harris and Cohan. 50 Miles from Boston, The Young Napoleon II, The Honeymooners, and Yankee Prince, to name a few. Hit after hit, without a single hitch, made George M. Cohan very, very rich. But George was generous to a fault. His heart was the size of a giant bank vault. For every sad case and story tale, George's kindness would prevail. But success took a toll on his personal life, and marriage ended with his very first wife. Agnes Noel became wife number 2, and she would bear 3 little Cohans to add to the crew. Want to read some, Dan?
All right.
For the next several years, George continued to write and star in his plays to the public's delight. But into this bright life a storm cloud would appear. George lost his beloved father and sister within just 1 year. For many years thereafter on stage, when George would sing, he was sure he saw his father smiling in the wings. One momentous event served as the inspiration for a patriotic song that rallied all the nation. When World War I broke out, George was devastated to hear it, but soon his musical soul was renewed with a patriotic spirit. He began to write a stirring song for all America to share, and it soon became the battle hymn of our soldiers everywhere. Its patriotic message brought the nation to its feet, and soon Americans across the land were marching to the beat.
life was sure an interesting one, filled with music and the theater. It must have been fun. Dave, wait a sec. Put the book down. Let's give this old trunk one last look. Hey guys, look at this. It's a clipping with a medal or plaque. The clipping says, Private Law 747 of the 74th Congress on June 29, 1936, awards a gold medal of honor to George M. Cohan for his meritorious service in World War I. The medal reads, to George M. Cohan for his contributions to the American spirit over there and Grand Old Flag, presented by Act of Congress.
It's the Congressional Medal of Honor, I bet, and that's as good as it can get.
Come on, everyone, let's get back to the book. Just a few more pages and it's done.
All right, Nick, it's your turn to give it a go.
Cohan sustained his success and fame with over 70 plays to his name, running for office, The Merry Malones, George Washington Jr., Little Johnny Jones, The Tavern, On the Road, Hit the Trail Holiday, The Song and Dance Man, The Governor's Son, and The Man Who Owned Broadway. Actor, director, song and dance man too, when it came to talent, there was nothing George couldn't do. At the age of 64, George M. Cohan passed on, but his music and memory will never be gone. Here, Patrick, finish this up.
Of the hundreds of songs he wrote, one jumps out from the rest. His tribute to our country's flag is the one Americans love best. And often when a parade goes by and the goosebump levels attend, you'll surely know the band is playing Grand Old Flag again.
Usually it's tradition for St. Anthony's 8th graders. These are our graduating class of 2002, our 8th grade class. They would like to share one of their fondest memories, and it's usually a funny one. And then also, most of them have been here for 9 years, so they want to share that with you as well.
Hi, my name is Dylan Bodbach. I've been attending St. Anthony since second grade. And my memory is last year in 7th grade, during the spring musical, upstairs we had a little extra time. And so we'd have one person sit in a garbage can and we'd have races down the hall upstairs. And the thing I learned at St. Anthony's was to use good study habits. I'm going to Menomonee Falls High School.
Hi, my name is Laura Warzen. My memory that I would remember from this school is that this year we would have warm-ups in math class, that's problems that we would have on worksheets. And whichever group will get the most right will get an edible reward from the teacher. And Jacob Turkowicz would always be in the group that always won. And when we were switching seats, we would always want him in our group to win. And the thing I would probably be taught the most is responsibility and organization is very important for your homework and your education. And I will be attending Pius High School.
My name is Heather Robertson. I've been here since kindergarten. My memory that I'll probably remember forever would be when in 3rd grade we had a class pet rat, and we had her playing around in the ball in our classroom, and she got loose in school. And we were looking all over the school for her, and we ended up finding her out of her ball on the stairs upstairs. The thing that St. Anthony's taught me was the importance of friendship, and next year I'll be attending St. Anthony. I'll be attending Menomonee Falls High School.
Hi, my name's Marty, and I've been here since kindergarten. My favorite memory is how the junior high teachers would ever be surprised when I got hurt in gym. So it was something they always got used to with me. And I always remember St. Anthony's has taught me that education is important. And I'll be attending Pius.
I'm Steve Krasinski, and I've been here since kindergarten, and one of my memories is up at Treesburg tomorrow. We'd always have little parties till 3 in the morning in our dorms. And another one is how custodians kept calling me Elvis because I got like the longest sideburns throughout the whole school. St. Anthony's has taught me to respect one another, and I'm attending Menomonee Falls next year.
Hi, I'm Matt Haga, and my favorite memory will probably be last year when we went to Trees for Tomorrow. Me and Angie got into a snowball fight, and she ended up winning and giving me a snow face wash. One thing I remember learning from here is if you work really hard for something, you usually get it. And I will be attending Menomonee Falls High School.
Hi, I'm Natalie Nagel, and I've been attending St. Anthony since kindergarten. One of my favorite memories here is we were in Trees for Tomorrow, and we were having a snowball fight, and I fell and hurt my wrist, and it caused everybody to stop, and we couldn't do it anymore. The one thing that I was taught here was to be responsible and use my time wisely, and I will be attending Menomonee Falls High School next year.
I'm Kevin Faulkner. I've been attending St. Anthony since 1st grade. My 8th grade memory is in 4th grade at the Christmas play. I had to sing a solo with Dean with the Camel. And I'm also calling with Steve finally. And one thing that I found out is that friends are a very important part of it. And I'm planning on attending Menomonee Falls.
Hi, I'm Angie Evelyn, and I've been going here since I was in kindergarten. And one of my 8th grade memories is my dad volunteered to chaperone for Trees, and I was totally bummed out because nobody wants their dad to chaperone. And I realized that he was a lot of fun with having him and my friends around, and I was glad that he came. And St. Anthony's has taught me how to appreciate other people and to study really hard. And I'm going to go to Menomonee Falls High School next year.
My name is at this school, well, for my whole life since kindergarten. And then my favorite memory of when I was in 6th grade, I accidentally cut my finger open with a pair of scissors, and I kind of freaked out. And then what I'll always remember to do is not to play with scissors and be nice to people. And I'll be going to Menomonee Falls High School.
Hi, my name is Tracy Nicholas, and my 8th grade memory is when we were at trees, and everybody got jealous of me because I had to leave trees early and go to Florida. And I will always remember when, that you should be responsible, and they taught me ready to get ready for high school, and I will be attending Catholic Memorial.
Hello, my name is Sean. I've been at school since 5th grade. My memory is when my first day here, I got lost in the bathroom for about 20 minutes. But being at this has taught me to do your homework. And I'm going to
Hi, my name is Jacob Turkwich, and I've been here since 4th grade. One of my memories is when I first came to St. Anthony's. I thought I'd never made friends for weeks, but on the first day, I made friends with Marty. One of the things St. Anthony's has taught me is to include everybody, and I will be attending Pius High School.
I'm Aaron, and I've been here since kindergarten. And one thing that St. Anthony's always taught me was to tuck in my shirt. I'll be attending the Falls High School.
Hi, I'm Jackie Schmidt. I've been at St. Anthony's since kindergarten, and I will always remember last week when Mrs. Egan told me she hated her birthdays, so I was determined to make her love them. So we surprised her for her 2nd anniversary of her 24th birthday. And I'll be attending Menomonee Falls High School.
Hi, I'm Matt Fox. I've been at St. Anthony since kindergarten. I'll always remember last year when we were on our way back from Trees for Tomorrow on the bus. Me and a couple of my friends tried to dye my hair blue with a pixie stick. One of the things I learned from St. Anthony's is to treat everyone fairly and include everyone. And I'll be attending Menomonee Falls High School.
Hi, I'm John Holtzbauer, and I've been here since kindergarten. And my memory is that last year we had to make book reports, and we were allowed to make a movie. So Aaron, Steve, and I decided that we were going to make a movie for our book, and we had to do a chase scene in a tunnel, and we decided that we were going to use the sewage tunnel by Aaron's house. And so we had to kind of go around some water and stuff. One thing that I learned from St. Anthony's is that if you have a chance, no matter how hard the circumstances, you should go for it, because you never know what you might get. And I'm going to be attending Pius High School.
My name is Dean, and I've been going to St. Anthony since kindergarten. And one of my memories was just this past basketball season. Our basketball team went 21-3, and we got 3 first place trophies and 2nd place in our division. And I've always remembered from this school just how to make friends and to be a friend. And I'm going to be attending Menomonee Falls High School.
I'm Nicole Plank, and I've been going here since kindergarten. And my memory is when I moved like right down the street from Jackie. This was like in the summer after 3rd grade, and I called her to see if she wanted to like come over or something. And we decided that we were going to go to her house, and then I asked my parents if I could go, and then they said yes. But like I was so excited, and I just like left the phone off the hook and just went. I forgot she was on the phone. So then when I came to her house, I rang the doorbell. She was still waiting for me on the phone. And one thing I learned from St. Anthony's was how to become independent. And I'm going to Menomonee Falls High School next year.
Hi, I'm Kayla Prochner, and I've been here since kindergarten. And one of my memories is this past year, Mrs. Egan was opening her Christmas presents, and she finally got to mine, and I had gotten her chocolate candy candles, and she thought they were edible until I told her they weren't. St. Anthony's has taught me to be friends with everybody, and I will be attending High 11th High School.
Quiet and 8th grade class. But I assure you, they have been taught subjective pronouns, which means my friends and I, a few of them, I know they've learned that since 2nd grade, so I don't know what it is. They just, I cringe every time I hear that, but they have learned it every year. And as well, you have given us a lot of memories. 9 teachers, some of you, so we thank you for that. And I can't, oh, Mrs. Getz, that's right. Her, Mrs. Shirley Getz retired, how many?
6 years ago.
Oh, you're kidding.
They were my last class.
This is her last class when she retired, so she came by, so thank you. And of course, I would like Heidi Stathis, where are you? Is she hiding? Come on up here. This is Heidi Stathis, our music teacher. So she is responsible for all this. This is her first year with us, so she obviously is very, very talented and sees the talent and brings it out in the children. So we're very, very fortunate to have her. And she did sign her contract, so we're going to have her next year. And I don't know if you wanted to, but I think Mrs. Eileen Wines and Mrs. Turkowicz and all their committees came Monday night for how many hours? 3 hours, put up the stage. A lot goes into this. It's, even though it's only 45 minutes long, it's a long process. So thank you so much. We couldn't do it without you. And of course the teachers. Thank you for being so flexible. It's like, what do you mean you need my kids again for that? But, so thank you for that, because we can't do it without you as well. And of course the children. Thank you. Have a good afternoon. Thank you all for coming.